I'm muted. That would help. Yeah, guys, sorry. I'm still quite sick. Yesterday, I was feeling a little under the weather and kind of hit me like a ton of bricks today. So you might hear me a little bit stuffed up. You might hear me sounding a little bit off and just being a little bit slower than usual. So today, we're going to play a very casual, but also very number intensive game. This is called Idleon. It is an idle based video game, but it has many active components to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some Zelda and Chill playing for us. This is the Game Chops remix. Nothing too crazy, but should give a nice cool vibe to everything that we're doing today. And if you guys have any questions regarding this game, then simply let me know. Right now, we're working on green stacking a bunch of items, which means getting them to over 10 million per stack. I get 3.5% extra damage for every green stack that I create. So it's definitely a goal of what we're working on right now. And then also just a bunch of other things, such as, for example, what we're going to be working on today, which is the Constellations. So let me pull up the Constellation guide because we're going to be working through this bit by bit. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna have to unlock the rift. Oh, cool. We can teleport straight to it on any character. And we're gonna test our abilities here. Okay, I can't swap while I'm inside. I want to see if my Divine Knight can make it a little bit further through the rift, because I haven't really done any of it yet. And then we're gonna go ahead and try Constellations, and from there that'll let us know what we're doing. Okay, so first rift challenge is 500 kills in 5 minutes. We're going to swap to our melee setup here. Okay, so the rift has now begun. And as long as this hand thing is active, if any of the enemies completely run out, then it just respawns more on the map for me. So that should help with the clear rate because I'm going to have so many more respawning. No, they don't flash respawn? Uh-oh. We might be in some trouble, folks. Because you only get 5 minutes to get this, so literally you need to be getting about 100 kills per minute. Maybe I don't understand. Maybe I need to do this with like an elemental sorceress. Is that the strat? I feel like more and more is spawning with each respawn, question mark? Or do you guys think it's the same amount? Portal kills count on elemental sork, but how much health do these mobs have? Because we're not doing it in 5 minutes at this rate. It's already been about 2 minutes. They got 5 million HP. Their HP is going to double with every single hit. I don't... So he's saying take wormhole off your attack bar. A Bubba would definitely do it. Bubonic, they basically do a wide range of area attacks. Yeah, I think this is one of those ones where you come back when you're over 100 mil damage and then try it again. Okay, good to know on the Rift. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to pull it off or anything like that. So we're going back to World 1 and we're going to start on Constellations. Elemental Source or Bubonic would be the two that I would assume would be the victors in this scenario, though. Am I missing it? Is it because all these abilities are on? Okay, so this one's already clicked it, I guess. So the first one's reach level 30 on 4 players. Really not that tough to do, and I just don't know who I've collected it with. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to World 1 and check with each person, I guess. Move that. 4 out of 4. Okay, so that constellation is now lit up. First one is complete. Very, very simple process there. Good to know. Put this guy back in the lab. If you guys want to understand why everyone's in the lab right now, just feel free to ask. It's a bit of an explanation, and it's really not important. I'll say that. Alright, so this one is cleared Dewdrop Coliseum on 3 players. I know I've cleared it on at least 1. I don't know if I've done it on any of my other characters. And we're trying to unlock all the boss keys as well while doing this. So that's something that we will be doing today. Sure. Alright, give me my arena keys and let's go do this. I wish I could pass through all enemies and it didn't have like a judge like that. I've never run this with any character except for my, whatchamacallit, I think. My main character. Okay, so we did leave a couple. These guys get a lot of room to run. I don't like that. That's super ideal. Nice. Huge. The amount of extra enemies I was able to catch because that one turned around and didn't stay at the front, that was absolutely big. The second that went down, I probably could have gone up top and just let it do the work at the bottom. Alright, that's 2 out of 3. We'll take it. Use that. Drop that. Stash everything else away. Okay. So that one's done. Good news there. Let's go to the Valley of the Beans. Well, not done. Sorry, that one needs one more person. No, don't go in yet. Where are you? I know you're around here. There it is. No. I'd like to be able to read it, so I'm going to move myself up here. Click that. Okay, so 2 out of 4 for clicking that. Looks like I haven't done Amarok yet. I need to do that on 3 players, so this kind of works out. Cool. There's our 150 kills. Okay. Talk to Dogbone, do his quest, get more keys. Collect dog bones from boss? Are you supposed to collect dog bones from the boss if he's not giving you the keys yet, though? I'm assuming I gotta kill something else. Okay, 3 characters unlock that. Still a 0 out of 10 dog bones, so that can't be it. Why he died? Ah, there they are. Could always collect a whole bunch on one character as well, and then turn it in on every character. Or just farm them all again. Not a big deal. Yeah, I've been neglecting my constellations in this game for, well, I guess ages, years. There we go. Last dog bone that we needed. Let's go turn in our quest. That's what we needed to grab up everyone anyways. So you want 25 slabs. Okay, quest line done. I believe I already had him stored away in here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, 2. Yeah, that's a pretty easy one to get. He didn't even ask for those 25, by the way. You just got to show him them. Okay. Reach the star on 3 players. The Giga Frog, that's the next zone down. So while we're AFKing with him to unlock that zone, we're going to go ahead and swap to, I guess, this one. And try and do the exact same thing. Same idea. What if I swap to melee? Why not? Put it all in. There we go. I need to get these higher level, to be honest. The extra power could really help me complete the final dungeons that I'm on. Alright, let's swap over here. We needed to do the Coliseum on one more person. Yeah, the nice thing is with the majority of this being, here, let's see. I guess I do have to clear it. With the majority of this being missions that if you've already completed them, you don't have to do them on other characters. You can literally just sit, like keep swapping and just zoom on through. I don't know why it's so chill, but I do love it. Big props to Game Chops on this one. Which, honestly, they're extremely kind to state that you can use the music as long as you give them full credit. Like, a lot of people would not just let you use the music like that. Very, very cool of them. So if you guys haven't checked them out, I did leave a link to this video in the description. Or to this set of songs. How's your day today, Mia? Yeah, I will not be using Beastmaster for pretty much anything other than lab. I am the Beastmaster. Happy it's over and then off for the next 2 days. Yeah, that's huge. For sure. Big set of kills there. We took out the entire line. What did we use for that? Interesting. I don't know what we used, but hey, it worked. Hopefully that can take those two down. Nope. Wait. Return trip? Hey. What an interesting character. We're gonna need to reorg for sure. As soon as we get out. Oh, wait. No. Okay, that's close. Come on. Why won't it let me click? There we go. Just couldn't hit the right part of the constellation. Okay, so now this one needs to go down here. Talk to him about the dog bones, go down and start the mission. And while I'm doing that, we can take that back, because we don't need those. We're already at 5 dog bones. Leave it up to the Beastmaster. Yeah, probably should have just locked the dog bones and just sent everything else, but that'll work. Okay. So we need 3 more bones. Why would you shoot that across? Come on. That could have taken out all of these. There's a bone. 2 to go. 1 more. And that's it. Boom. We've already completed the Amarok in 30 seconds one. And this one does not have that next zone unlocked. Okay, so we have been holding those bones for ages. How many do I have? Did I like AFK farm at one point? Because they did not go into my stash. 283, so there's enough for every character. Alright, cool. Well, you're gonna go ahead and unlock this tucked away one as well, because I need it on 3 players. And then Dr. Defkus, we have not unlocked on every character yet, so let's go ahead and check on our... I believe we've done it on this one, right? There we go. 3 players. Task complete, and while we're right here, get ourselves some more of these boops. Okay, cool. I believe everything can just be quick dropped. Boom. So the Dr. Defkus one is complete. So reach the start of the archer, reach the start of the mage. So don't need those. There's one where I need to AFK at the branch's end. Pretty sure I did that. That was the only one that I ever completed. Okay, and then there's one for AFK for 12 hours at the Winding Willows. I don't know who I feel like doing that on, but I'll figure out a character to leave. Alright, these guys should have plenty of whatever they need now to move to the next zone. Okay. You go down, find the chill spot. For anyone who's frustrated by that cutoff, I fixed it now. There it is. 2 out of 3, okay. So this guy's ready for moving on to World 2. Let's pop him in. And then we got this guy who's going down to grab our 3rd one. Yes, we could walk about 20 feet down instead of wasting a teleport, but the teleport seemed to cap out at 900, and I earn like 80 a day, so if they capped at like 10k, I might use them a little bit less, but who knows. Alright, so that's on 3 players, that one's done. This one is an archer, but what are your stats? You want the archer that I need to bring here. So send Mr. Beastmaster back to go ahead and give everyone their buffs in that. Okay, the one farming the green mushrooms right now, however, should be high enough level. What? Neither of them have mining? I was almost certain I did it on one of them. Well, still 10k ores, 5k XP we take. Let's go ahead and drop ourselves one-time candy. Okay, level 13. And the star is literally right here, so it wasn't tough to reach. Okay. Very, very simple one. Oh, gotta swap you back over. I've been neglecting this forever, and you guys have seen how easy it's been, so silly. Alright, swap to the mage. And this one, however, is nice and leveled up. Because I knew that I'd need to get level 40 on my mage to unlock this one that I'm heading towards. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. Nice. Okay, so the only one that we have not completed now is... Did we get our third player for Dr. Defcus? I think so. Yeah, I believe the only one that we didn't get to complete was the AFK for 12 hours on 2 players. Oh, wait, Valley of the Beans as well, right? Yeah, I need 2 more people for Valley of the Beans. Okay, that's 3 out of 4. Yeah, there's no way I'm using 12-hour time candies to do that one. Alright, so you had it unlocked. We're checking it on you. Alright, first of all, Dr. Defcus, are we at 3 out of 3? We are. And now we gotta go over to Valley of the Beans to get our last little node there. And the 12-hour one will have to be done later. No biggie. Cool. All lit up now. Might as well actually stop by here. I see it right below my party indicator. Alright, 1 out of 4. And then we need to go to the mimics. I don't think it's these mimics. I think it's these mimics. There it is. I think we're there. Hold up. Gotta go to the Coliseum here. And remember, I still need to knock out unlocking the boss for every single character in all the zones. Especially zone 3. Because the goal is to make a full Chiselware set for every character. Which is going to be really tough because you need a full Void set for every character to make the Chiz armor. And personally, I think I want to try and skip straight to Troll. Because it shouldn't be tough to farm those materials now that I can kind of one-shot the Troll. Last time I took him on, I had, I think, 1.5 million damage. And now, like, my best character is sitting at, like, 80 mil. So, yeah, I think I could take him on. Where is the constellation for this one? Oh, I see it. It stays in front of them, if you guys noticed that, instead of being in the background like the actual platform. That's crazy. Interesting design. Okay, so I need a mage that has 15 fishing. I think I've got all the other requirements except for the ones where you got to sit there for 30 hours AFK. You have to do that all in one sitting, so literally don't log into that character for a full like 20, 30 hours depending on the quest. A little bit rough. What do we get? Definitely already have that, and it's not a higher level. Couple boss keys. Slam bam straight away. Oh, I'm silly. Back to the Coliseum, because I didn't click the thingy right as we ended it. Okay, it does count. It does count. It's at 2 out of 4, but we're not going to waste our Coliseum ticket when we can get all this extra money. So we're just going to run it a second time on this character. No big deal. And the big boss of this world, there's a quest specifically to defeat it with my Journeyman, which becomes Maestro, which becomes Voidwalker, so the character I'm currently playing on. It's the hidden secret class in the game. Oh, wow. I didn't change the title, I only changed the description. That's crazy. I told you I wasn't feeling well. Sorry, guys. We'll be back on Toontown tomorrow for sure, guys. Let's take on all the Tysons first. Cool. That's such a good pun. Nice. We're at the boss. 20 seconds so we can use that again. Did we get a better version? Nope, we did not. There we go. Just make sure. Yep. Yeah. 'Cause, 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 this away. Go over to the boss. Let's actually unlock the boss on this character. Collect some very blue thingies, right? Or did we already complete the first part? That's the previous boss. Oh. Let's see how many steps there are and if I need to do it. Okay. How many icing iron bites did I make recently? Not enough. And we're going to need to do this on every character, so we're going to need about 1,200 of those, at least. How many small mana potions do I have? Before I start crafting. 41,000. I need 2 per. Oh, man, I can only make 20,000 of these. Good news is I only need about 6,000. Alright, let's get to holding down. 68 in that set, 100. Okay, so we're making stacks of 100, right? Yeah, cool. Won't be too long to make 6K then. That's such a crazy requirement, though, to unlock the second boss key. But yeah, it gives you 8 1-hour time candies, then asks you to kill 3,000 per creature. But now with my multi-kill where it's at, that 3,000 should literally be like 2 minutes. Okay. How many of these do I have now? So I've made 2,000 so far. And I do have this key already unlocked on 1 character, so I only need 5,400 realistically. Hey Mia, how's the music volume compared to my voice? Do I need to lower it a little? Perf? Okay, nice. Yeah, it's a different volume in my ears than what it is on the actual synthesizer. So I never know like if it's perfect or not. I'm always like, ooh, did I do it wrong? Alright, this should give me enough for almost every character, if not every character, and that's the goal. Boom, just over 5,400. Cool, 600 of those. 150 jellyfish, and then 200 of the average one. So potions, average. Okay. Warp to our good buddy. Go back to the moon men. And let's see if it's per kill. Oof, 1 per. Let's see if it counts. Yeah, it counted. Okay. So it doesn't track the multi-kill when you're active, but if you go and use the time candy, it will. So we got 5 keys for that. And his next quest is bring him some more stuff, and you get 5 more keys. And his token, but we don't need that. And let's go ahead and check our storage out. I think we just send everything. Alright. We'll have to find the thingy in here. Gotta hit this one up here too. At least I got so much move speed on this character that it's a joke. Okay, where's the constellation for this one? Got it. Okay. So that's it for this character for right now. Let's throw him back in the lab for the minute. And I think we go check on one of our other characters who we left over there. Okay, that one's done. Mimic hole. Hey Redacted, how's it going? Okay, that's 2 done. We gotta go up to the Coliseum anyways and complete it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather today, so I'm just playing a casual game, Idleon, and just knocking out some stuff. But yeah, I play a whole bunch of stuff on the channel. And welcome to the stream. Did I remember to click this on the other character? I believe so. Okay, cool. Working on your game and drinking? Hell yeah, I feel you on that. What game are you playing? Or are you on the Idleon grind like me? Through the night down so you can send out those waves. That's always the best feeling, having off work for a couple days, knowing that you can finally like hunker down and play your game. Backyard Monsters? I've played Backyard Monsters, hell yeah. Oh, it's been a while. I haven't thought about that in ages. That's awesome. I learned a fair amount of programming back in the RuneScape era, but obviously it doesn't help too much nowadays. But I basically, as long as you keep learning and keep on expanding your knowledge, it's always going to help you. Yeah, I miss coding. I agree. I find like editing code can be way more helpful, or like working on your own code can be way more helpful than like just reading a textbook or doing a basic module. It's super awesome though. Okay, so I need to clear more of this to have him be able to go to the slam bam one. 1200 and I get about 100 per. Yeah, that'll be quick. Yeah, C++ is a great language. Now Java is basically a simplified version of that, and now they utilize Python, which allows you a lot of versatility. So I'd recommend, if you're going to learn C++, also include Python in your learning. Very useful language, though. Very, very useful. Yeah, we're getting 1600% multi-kill here. Super helpful for clearing the zones. Oh, nice. Okay, so you're fully set up. I appreciate it, man. Also seems like you know your stuff pretty well. Ooh, we opened the gate. Let's go through. Okay, so we're here. We only need to find the thingy now. There it is. Okay, I need to send you to World 3 to wait and find a mage. What is your fishing? One. Excellent. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, like, I initially learned how to code by fixing other people's code that was broken. I didn't know how to code, but I knew how to find the issues and be able to fix those. So that's how I learned. But yeah, that's like, if you can write code that works, as long as it works and you understand it, it's gonna do what you need it to do. And that also gives you, when you get a job for it, job security. If they can't figure it out, then you're safe. But yeah, no, 100%. That's cool that you got a friend who can clean it up and like show you anything, like so you can fix up your own code and everything like that. Huge. Where are they? he needs level 15. That puts him to 12. Actually moved him a fair way. So 2 more of those balloons. He should be 15, or she. Pretty sure this is a male character. There it is. Boom. Nice. Yeah. That's a good vibe, man. Taking old code. Okay, you were farming sand giants. Okay, so that's all the ones that... Oh, wait, hold on. No. There's a couple of these that we didn't get to finish yet. On 4 players, that's 3 out of 4. And this is the one where I think we only needed 1 more person for this one. Okay, that one's done. And that one needs 1 more. Okay. Now this one can go rest. So we just did that on him. Okay, that one's done. That one's done. Okay. That was a quick way to finish that out as well. I'm happy with that. Send him back to his mushrooms and swap back to this guy. Okay, this one is, I believe, reach level 90. Where are you? Okay, that's 1. There's 1 for boxing a sheep. Bloodbone. Ah. Okay. Might as... Wait, no, let's not clear. No, they do respawn. They do, but let's... It's okay. I already farmed those enough. Reach wave 11 on 4 players. Are they really? Wow. They're really gonna make you play the worship game on 4 different players. Reaching wave 11 wouldn't be that tough. We might do some worship runs soon. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. Honestly, thanks so much for becoming a member. That means so much. You are literally my first member, Redacted. That's so cool. Seriously, man. That's like milestone for me. I did start doing the streaming part of this recently. I've always just done a bunch of YouTube videos, but that's really cool, man. Thank you. No, I really appreciate that. Okay, I need to get over to the Crystal Base Camp. That's all the way at the end of this. Let's see. What else can I snag? I guess I can send him. He'll be clearing it pretty quick as well. So let me grab another character and start grabbing the other ones. And then worst case, we start using Time Candy to warp him through each zone. Okay, the Bloodbone one. I believe I've already collected this on this character. Oh, I'm not on my combat build. I'm on my cooking build. Let's see. What if I swap that? That should speed it up a little. Let's go check the difference now. 90 million damage. Alright, Blood. Calm down. Alright, sheep one needs to be done without the weapon. Cool. I'll send them down so you can actually see it. Click. Okay, then this one's over here. And I'll show you guys why we were doing all the constellation stuff as soon as we knock these all out. And the reason why this character actually gets all the zones already found is because they check who's found the most zones after every one of their speed runs, which is an ability that they have, where you try and get through as many zones as possible in a very, very short timer. And they get to unlock all the teleports, so Void is going to be a great one for knocking out any of these quests. Okay, that's 3. And he does have gloves on, so we'll take those off for a second. So that's 3. Oh, you're not cooking. You almost have the blood thing unlocked, okay. How many kills? 96,000. How many do we get per hour? Maybe when I change my setup. How about now? 101,000. Perfect. Let's grab a time skip. Might need one more for the floor above. Nice. So how many rams is it? Unlocking the thing where I was able to get my storage out all the time is huge. Normally you have to go back to town, you have to leave things on the ground. Ooh, 200,000 more. So 4 hours worth? Here, before we snag that. There we go. Totally can't carry it. I need to improve everyone else's bags. I've improved so many characters' bags and just skipped out on certain ones. That's a really good ring. You can get that from these? Hold on. What is the drop chance of this ring? Detonated ram, right? And I know it sounds like I'm saying dedicated wrong. It is literally dedotated. D-E-D-O. Okay, 1 in a million drop chance. They also have a gray beret that's 1 in 7 mil. Good to know. Huh. Learn something new every day. Well, that's actually big. I'll show you guys why here. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's an idle game that has all sorts of active aspects. It's really weird in that way, but you're also playing as, in this case, I'm up to 10 different characters now because I've gotten enough total levels across all my characters. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Another one I was playing that's very much like Paper Mario was I was playing Toontown the other day because I used to play it back in the day. I've been playing it a bit recently, and that's very much like Paper Mario. But yeah, this one's so much fun. Ooh, still 20k away. But yeah, the reason why the ring's so good is 4% total damage. It doesn't seem like a lot, but like if you're at 20 mil, right, then you're still adding an additional million from this. Yeah? You're a fan of Toontown? Sword Fight on the Heights? I don't know if I played that one actually. I played mostly all the browser games, but there's probably one or two that I missed out on. Alright, put all that stuff away. Go say hey to these guys. Just gotta take one down. And that's all 4. Okay. Let's take... Oh, we gotta get out of combat maybe. Take our weapon off. And give our friend down here a quick hug. Oops. There we go. Let's see, sword fight on the heights. Oh, in Roblox, gotcha. Or was that something outside of Roblox, then it got made in Roblox? Huh, that looks pretty dope. Swap back to skiller build so we're getting the maximum amount of those. Oh, and we gotta move back to that other character now. He's definitely unlocked the zone. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I always thought that game looked like a fun time, especially with how much you could customize it. So you're basically playing in a whole like world, depending on what you want to do. I always thought it was a real cool concept. I just never ended up giving it a try. Okay, so we still need... I think we finished the sheep one, right? I guess let's check on one of our extra characters. Yeah, okay, cool. And these guys are definitely high enough level to turn this one in. Requires exactly level 90, and my conjurer is level 90. Oh, level 1. This guy has never been trained before, that's right. Okay. So who's the only one who I haven't used to turn that in? One of these two, probably. Hey, okay. So we've knocked out a bunch of constellations. We still have the 12-hour one in the first zone. We have the two like 20-hour and 30-hour ones in the second zone. Did we complete the Coliseum on 4 characters in zone 2? I feel like we didn't. So we still have that one to knock out. But let's send this person back to the base, swap to one of our main characters, and then I'll show you guys what we were doing with Constellations. Star signs. Okay. So to unlock the star signs, you need a certain amount of star points. And if you look, 5% chopping efficiency, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're sitting at 100 million efficiency and you get an extra 5%, it feels like a good amount. Yes, the scroll is the death note over in the town there. Here, I'll show you. So like, for example, there's construction facilities, and I built the death note as one of the things, and I get extra multi-kill bonus based on how many enemies I've killed how many times. And there's all sorts of different, like there's a whole tower defense game inside this that I'll show you guys in a minute here. And you're using your construction to build up everything else. You've got a refinery where you're constantly refining materials, and you got to keep it all balanced across everything to make sure you have enough of each material. 3D printer where you put in, like, you take out samples, so you might be mining, and then you can take a 3D print of that, and then every hour it's going to print out that resource for this amount. So like 189k of this, or if I swap this off of that over to copper, 227,000 copper an hour, which can be really good because you have your alchemy vials, which like you can upgrade these bubbles so that you get more bonuses from every single one. Like it's a whole process, man. This game has so much to it. But yeah, the death note, for example, in World 1, because I have so many kills across all these things, I get 77% multi-kill bonus per tier, which means for every time I double the damage, like say I'm fighting a slime that takes 10 HP to kill, then it would get 77% more drops and everything and kills from that. And then like for being at 20 damage, I get 77%, then 40 damage, 77%, then 80 damage, 77%, and it keeps on going. But the printer is such a riot. Like it's how you get so many resources later on in the game, and it saves you probably hundreds of thousands of hours in this game just from having the ability to print stuff like this. Oh yeah, move back over here, and then speaking of the star signs, so there's a whole bunch of them to unlock, and there's a way to actually get every single star sign permanently on all the time. Normally you can only have 1 aligned unless you have certain perks, and you max out at 3 alignments if you've unlocked enough of both of the boards. So when you could have only 3 alignments versus having everything on all the time, you're going to want everything on all the time. And that's why we tried out the Rift over here at the very start, and we still couldn't beat it. We're not strong enough for it yet, but once you reach Rift level, I think it's 6, then you unlock a huge bonus, and it basically makes it so you can start getting infinite star signs. 1 at a time, of course, but yeah. But yeah, now whenever I'm mining or whenever I'm chopping, I should swap to one of these. Snag each of these. I don't care about minigame rewards. Not worried about specific stats like that. Two weapon power is not that bad, actually. 4% crit chance could do a lot. 2 star signs each now. XP gain is nice, but AFK gain means like you're getting more items and stuff from the monsters and more kills. actually useful. 6% extra fight AFK gain for like when you're fighting against something that can't kill you anyways, so you can lose your health and defense during that fight. Great for farming stuff. And I believe that would allow me to unlock the Hydron map. I don't know how to start it. Can I not? Oh, here it is. I was blind for a second there. 10% accuracy. Dang, these are nice. Yeah, I should have done this ages ago. I'll come back for you, Agi. I just want to see what else we can get to. And 3-star sign alignments. Huge. Ooh, critters for trap. Trapping's really tough because you can't print the critters from the trapping. You can print from almost everything except for trapping and worship. And all rare item drops you can't print from the mobs. Okay, there are more that we can knock out in World 4. Those are going to be pretty tough to get to, though. But that's a good chunk of our constellations knocked out when we had none of this earlier today. When you say DRM, like drop rate mechanics, or... I don't even know what to equip on this guy. Don't copy that, Flavia. Yeah. Okay, that kind of DRM. Okay, that's what I thought at first. I was like, nah. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where you can only copy the base item for any creature, and it's like you have to sit there and farm for getting any of the rares for anything specific. It's rough. They were talking about how they were going to potentially add the rare drops as printable, though, which would be very, very interesting. I don't know what I want to align to on here because all of these are actually really good. So this one's mainly doing combat, so fight AFK game might be ideal. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for... I'm not worried about mob respawn because what he's fighting is strong enough as it is. Fight AFK. Class XP maybe. The extra 3 talent points don't matter as much anymore, so we can take those off for him. And every character can have their own unique setup there, so that's kind of nice. Did we open the next zone? We did. I don't know which of these 2 portals it is, so we're just going to teleport. I guess I could show off the tower defense. Yeah, let me put some items away, and then we'll go ahead and get a run of the tower defense going. We need wave 11 on 4 characters? Yeah. Wait, why are there enemies? What? What the hell's going on? These guys are not supposed to be on the map right now. So those ones in the background are going to be extremely distracting because they're not supposed to be on the map right now. I'm going to kill them and hope they don't respawn. Otherwise, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Also, I'm just going to put one of these down to make life easier for the first couple waves. We'll get rid of them later. Losing those lives for no reason at the start stinks, but we're also not leveling things, and we're being foolish and not like actually doing anything yet. I don't know what I'm doing. It's because I'm so distracted by these background enemies that I can't even like do this right now. I'm just gonna get to 11 and then just let them take me out. This is so weird because I don't know, like I don't want to send the next wave because I still see enemies. It's throwing me off. Yeah, I think early 2000s, where you looked for tower defenses was in a game called Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne. There was like 70 different tower defenses that people had made as custom maps, and it was just one of the coolest experiences. I still go back to Warcraft 3 and play the old custom maps. So normally you'd have a much better setup with a lot more of these eyes and just overall just better. We're gonna set up nicely on the next one. Yeah, Warcraft 3 was fire, 100%. I played custom maps all the time. We're just gonna level up the boulder guy since I know he can finish everyone. And then at wave 11, we're gonna sell everything and let this finish us. Alright, so reach wave 11. Once we've done that, we gotta click the thing over here. There it is. Okay, 2 out of 4. So now trash all of our towers, summon all the waves. So waste the resources to do it this way, because I mean some of these you can run the tower defense for like 2 hours and go to like wave like 80, 90. I don't know if we want to do all that. What were your favorite games in Warcraft 3, or did you play like the actual base game rather than the custom maps? Still got a decent amount of souls for that, actually. The base game? Okay, cool. Yeah, I played a little bit of that, but I was more focused on like all the customs because people had like save load RPGs in there that took like hundreds upon hundreds of hours to beat, and there's hundreds of them. So you just sit there and have like an endless playlist of video games all in one game. It was crazy. Oh, Ratchet and Clank's tight. Speedrunning's also fun. I did a lot of it for the original Remnant game. Let's send this guy back where he was farming before for a minute. Yeah, no multi-kill here. These guys have 420 million HP. I'm dealing 55 mil on a non-crit. Alright, so he's gonna farm those. We're gonna send, because I don't think you've played the game yet. Before we head over, only 2 eggs to hatch. Cooking's set up nicely. We're gonna check sailing and also not level 40 yet. Okay. I'm trying to get a bonus item from, oh, why did I do that? That was silly. I'm trying to get a bonus item from sailing right now that gives me a higher max level on all of my skills, which basically lets me push way further into this game. I'll say that's one of the issues with this game. There's quite a few choke points where if you don't get the things that you need, then you're kind of stuck for a little while. And there's plenty of things to grind up while you're stuck. Like, I mean, obviously all of my alchemy stuff I can constantly keep pushing up, and there's a lot to do. Let's put it that way. So we're getting some big bonuses there. I guess we could throw some mastery as well. Higher minimum damage. We're about to send him over to here. I guess he doesn't need to be on an attack build because we're doing this. So all those guys should disappear. Okay. For wave 1, we're going to go super easy like that. And then I guess I could show you guys what an actual build looks like for this. That's not good. Aha! Ah, the poison didn't catch that one. That's fine. So the whole idea is going to be this thing summoning more of its eyes and then them getting all stuck in the poison. I don't think we did it fast enough. Had we upgraded that? Because we're being foolish. We're not upgrading things. I haven't played the TD in a while, so I'm messing up a lot. We'll figure it out. We'll take it. We'll take it. As long as it gets us to wave 11. Yeah, I'm getting wrecked right now. He's got this though. Watch, they're all just gonna fall. Boom, boom, boom. Easy. That's why I'm not worried about holding to the wave that I need to hold. It'll work out. And then the more of these I get, the easier it gets to start knocking them back. All right, well, we're on 11. Boost the speed of everything. Could have gone higher damage, but I think speed should work. With 1 life left, are we gonna pull it back around? Not necessarily a no. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Yeah, I feel like I'm not ready for this build on this map. I could show you guys some of the other maps and you'll see how strong it can be, but I'm just not there yet. But that works. They're also on the snowballs so they can roll over the Krakens on this one. Ugh. That'll get us past our 11 by far, though. You can also time it as long as you start the next wave within a certain timer, then like you get extra bonuses. So there's ways to manipulate this higher. I just don't think I'm set up well enough for the ice one yet. I gotta do more construction basically, guys, because you gotta level up all the towers. Well, we did only have one more person that we need to get to 11 on here, but I kind of want to show off the tower defense. So let me swap this character back to cooking and send out my main T-Deer. Swapping to worship. $20,000. It's not great, but we work with it. All right, so for example, World 1 here. Here, yeah. Let's try that. Send out the next wave. Send out a couple waves maybe. Nice. Yeah, I want to throw a boulder because it's so useful early on, but it's so useless later. I think we kind of want to drop our slow soon. I think we'll be fine on any bosses for a little while. So we don't need to add our zap super early, I guess. And if you guys want to see the health bars. Chonking on through. And each boss, every 10 waves, it forces you to stop, so you can't just keep summoning all the time. Party Tower is super cheap to build and super cheap to upgrade, so it's really, really nice when it comes to unlocking bonuses, but it deals 0 damage. It's purely for buffing other towers, and the buffs would include higher damage for everything on the map or higher attack speed for everything within range. We're going to upgrade each of these because the damage is huge right now. And once these get higher, you can make their gas clouds linger longer, which means that you can have them last while they're casting more clouds, which really adds up quickly. Here, I'll show you guys here. We're going to add some more speed. And then we're going to get the first upgrade for this one. Clouds last 5 seconds longer. And then they get their actual, like, skin now, so they actually look cool. Get our 4th one up there. Obviously, we're going to need more bubonic soon, but let's go ahead and get our boss killer down. I want to put it, like, here. And now we'll work on getting our 3rd bubonic down. In fact, summon a couple waves. There we go. 3rd bubonic down. Stormcaller's pretty cheap to upgrade now. Nice. And with Storm, we're just going higher crit chance for everything in range. So we always go Clouds Linger longer for the first upgrade, but then for all the other upgrades on this, then we go Poison's going to hit more often. Let's send out a few waves and some Confident. Okay, we got our Poison set up. We're gonna go speed early, but we're gonna swap to damage later. Yeah, they don't have their maximum range yet, so they're effective, but they could be more effective. Still absolutely crushing these. Wait for him to plant, and then we'll send out multi-wave. They haven't even reached the wall of the Krakens yet. And you're going to see how effective that wall becomes. With Kraken, we're going to start with extra underlings, then we're going to go for knockback. Except for the fourth one. I think we're going to go knockback on his one. Could have started that sooner for the extra bonus. Oh well. Not bad though. Decent setup now. Ugh, I don't have the Void Tower yet. I'd love to have a Void Tower maybe here or over here or something. Because that removes their like effects, basically. And then they just become normal, so they're easy to take out with everything. We'll send the boss with the 39th wave. We got plenty of damage for this. Oh, the big zap from the Stormcaller. That's wild. Yeah, I'm thinking a second Stormcaller is the way to go here. Since we don't have a Void yet, I'd like to have a big pump of damage for the big boys. And since he doesn't cover the full zone yet, this would cover the full zone. And since we're holding the line, we don't have to spend our money on upgrades while we try and do this. Let's add crit. I think the playlist changed. No, we're still on Zelda and Chill. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten permission for any of the other ones. Except maybe Chocobo and Chill. It gets very expensive to upgrade these at a certain point. So I'm just going to push them near there and just see what happens. Okay, sending everything and then just going to hold until boss. Yeah, the issue with Boulder is it can only hit so many enemies, whereas the Poison Cloud just sits there. Alright. I'm thinking about putting another Bubonic. Kind of feel like I might as well, right? Right here. So either that or, yeah, let's focus on more damage by building more party. Let's give this one speed. This one will be a damage one. This one can be a speed one since it's close to all the others anyways. And then we'll go damage for the rest of it. Okay, so we're done maxing out the speed for right now. Everything else is going to be damage based. And I think we had another Bubba. Come on. How are you not gonna fit there? Doesn't change a huge amount, but that's frustrating for sure. %30 more often. Slight misplacement there. That's super unlucky. Nice. What's happening down? Oh, because someone's joining a game. It's like can't decide if it wants to show you guys that or this. So what's going on with my screen? So far, so good. The shock damage on the bosses has been very helpful as well. Part of that's because we have Stormcaller up to 330% damage from its upgrades. Okay, that one's got its cloud one done. I guess we should work on knockback a little bit. Let's double send. Only 4 normal next wave as well. I think we got that. With how many plagues we got going here. It's crazy. Alright, 30 Zumos. Those are going to get really hurt by all the clouds that are sitting, so let's just send them through. They've joined the bottom where they're going to get wrecked. They're fighting for their life there. Alright, so now these push them back even further. It's harder for them to break through each individual one, basically. And on to boss wave 70. So as you guys can see, they're not really doing much to the eyes. The eyes are doing the work to them. Let's add some more knockback. And I think we can push like 4 waves right now back to back. I don't know if that was worth it, because if we lose all the eyes, then we could lose right here by doing that. But hey, gotta take a risk every once in a while, right? Costing myself the entire match here by chancing this. Okay, we survived. We survived. Alright, Frozone. Let's keep them staying frozen for longer as well. And then we're boosting our Stormcaller up, and then probably going to work towards another party tower. Because it's going to cost more than 9k to upgrade. So yeah, once both of these are level 10, so basically, and that poison one's level 10, then we'll start working on the next tower. Higher crit. Basically guaranteeing crits at this point. There's still a couple normal hits coming in though, so let's go ahead and see if that helps. So just this one now, and then we can work on a new tower. Perfect. Send that wave right before this one ends. This one's not even in effect yet, it's just out of range. So you're only feeling 3 of these right now. 6,000 per upgrade now, and it's gonna go up from there. Jeez. Alright, good news though. We got enough for another party tower. I'm gonna drop it right there. And let's get some more speed. Look at that, every 2 seconds. 2.7 seconds. Ooh, missed out on the extra 80. Not much now when you're getting thousands, but still, it does add up. I think we beat this boss at our current powers. So I think I focus on the next party tower going pure damage. An extra 30% damage pumping out onto everything right now would be huge. And then I'd say upgrade the party towers next, since they'll be cheapest. These can go up a nice chunk from one upgrade as well. But the eyes are holding these, even though it's 4 of them at once. Not bad. Watch that health fly down over here. Almost all crits now as well. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, the Zumos are going down quick. They're doing some knockback, but they ran out. Let's put it that way. And these guys are printing. We could always just put one down here to say, well, I guess it wouldn't fit down there. That was the whole issue, wasn't it? All right, damage. Damage. Cool. So yeah, we're dealing 138 instead of 112 now. And the old boost was going to give us 20, now it's giving us 26 if we go up by a single level. Which is why we want to get all of these up now for an additional buff there. It's not worth the extra 100 at this point. So we spent 6,400 on that already. Then it's 6,000 for this one. Then it's gonna be 10,000 for the next one. Oof. I think we're in trouble here, folks. This is probably the end of the run. We're gonna go for damage buff. It's up to 151 now. I think it's better to buff all the towers than just to buff one, though. So I feel like we gotta keep pushing on our strategy that we're doing here. We're almost up to another boss wave. What do we think, guys? Do we stand a shot? The fact that these guys have, each time they go down means that they're trying to print a new eye, and they can each have, I think, 5 or 6 eyes up, so they're not running out very often on the eyes. The eyes seem to be holding, and as long as there's not too many enemies, we should be able to hold. So the fact that we made it to the boss and all the little guys didn't take it down, I think we're going to pass this wave. Not bad. Alright guys, we are going to be swapping to the Chocobo and Chill playlist from Game Chops, just so you guys are aware. I want to give full credit to them. I do have the link to the Zelda and Chill playlist, so if you guys want to check that out, it is in the description. But there is about 30 seconds left on it, so we're going to go ahead and do that swap now.
When's the last...
Mute for commercial. Okay. I like how Chocobo and Chill is a lot of Final Fantasy 14, like Heaven's Ward music and all that. Or a Realm Reborn. Oof. Just all of like the openings that were fire for 14. I don't know. Like Final Fantasy 14 is a mixed bag for me. I was never a huge fan of the combat system. I thought it was kind of mid, and I loved crafting because there's a huge crafting system where you'd like build your own rotations. You actually had like 20 different crafting skills that you'd have to utilize. You'd have to level up crafting of every single sort to be able to utilize all the cross-class skills. Like it was an insane system. Very, very cool. Absolutely unique, and I would definitely pick the crafting system in that over any other game. But the time it took to actually craft some of the hard items, it just took forever to craft things high quality, because you'd have to do them one at a time. And like you could set up a macro and it could do 15 commands. In the game itself, it allowed macros that were 15 commands, and you could do 4 of those and do a 60 command rotation. But that still takes a while for all the inputs to occur. I just don't like paying like for a game a monthly subscription. I'm not a huge fan of. I get it, trust me, with how much MMOs do. I totally get the monthly sub, but for example, a crafter in that game typically buys all 6 extra storage things. So you need to actually pay for extra retainer slots, which are these people who hold your items. And it's an extra like $12 to $14 per month for 6 extra retainers. And then you're paying the monthly fee for playing the game. So you're paying about $30 per month just to play the game as a crafter. And it's just like, all right. You play for a full year, that's $360, and you're like, now hang on. So I will say, I think their costs per month are a little bit too high. I don't mind like a $5 sub, like back in the RuneScape days of old when you could get a monthly sub for $5 and you were good to go. Oh, those were the days. So we are burning them down. They're healing constantly while we're burning them down, so it's taking quite some time. And I personally don't think our damage is high enough for what we want to do here. We might want to get rid of one of these guys and just go higher damage and just see if we can break that threshold. We'd only get 3,400, not really worth it. Yeah, so this is where you might go forfeit on a run, or you might just let them pass and try and take on like the next bit by like selling some Krakens and rebuilding them. I'm going to go ahead and hit the forfeit button there, because as you can see, 330k seems to be the break point. Excuse me. But we earned ourselves like 5,000 souls, so hey, we'll take it. And because we forfeit, it doesn't save our best as 90. So we probably should sell everything and just let ourselves go out on 91. But yeah, that's the tower defense. As you get stronger and stronger towers, it gets easier and easier, but you gotta be good enough to beat everything. But these are the main towers that you want. Stormcaller for taking down bosses. You want Party Starter for making everything have more damage. Kraken for the knockback and just holding enemies in place. And then Poisonic for dealing the damage while everyone's stuck in place. And finally, Voidinator, which I need to begin crafting. So let's go ahead and finish that, upgrade that, and then begin building the Voidinator. I've been waiting because I needed the null ore to begin this one. And yeah, guys, this is one of the strongest towers. It removes the enemy colors, which allows you to get a ton more damage in and basically stops their effects. So it becomes a huge, huge benefit. And then we're almost done with our automation arm and building the atom collider. That's going to be a big point in the game. It allows us to get a lot of benefits. %, construction XP. 18, 16. Replace the 16. We got a 19. Every bit of XP counts. Jeez, 270k per hour. That's because we're working on maxing this one out to move it up to rank 7. Same scenario here, but I built up a lot of the material, so we're not going to run out of it, thankfully. And then void bars we're working on. Yeah, so we have something that constantly replaces the ores that we have here and puts the bars in the bank for us. So even as we're running out, we're constantly getting more of that, and we don't actually have to worry too much. That's one of the biggest things that we have going on for us right now, are a constant setup of different ores. We need to get our mining up to, what is it, 50? Here, I'll put this person back away. Wait, they were farming sand giants. Wait a sec. Yeah, that's not gonna work. There we go. Huge gains. Okay, what do I still need for this? More of those, and then need to unlock that. I still can't get to it though. And I don't know what to grab that will make me get there, because these guys don't have the health to survive a hit even with like 14k. A better burger would be nice, but it wouldn't make a huge difference. Alright, what was I about to show you guys? Oh, mining, to see if I could get to the next thing. What level do we need? We need... $50, so we only need 10 more levels. Actually? Yeah, I think we can do that. So these give 40% of a level up to level 50. So every 10 of these is going to be 4 levels, so we need about 25 total. Oh, we were already 41 actually. We won't even need that many. That's crazy. I've been saving these for a while. Literally for this rainy day. 50. Now they don't work, right? Yeah, okay. That's huge. I got 300 of these guys. It only takes 25 for 10 levels, so we literally have like, what is it, 120 levels worth right here? And it caps out at level 50, so it's really perfect for getting things from like 30 to 50, because these ones can get you up to 30, or you could just use like basic balloons and stuff for that. Okay, so we're level 50. We can enter the new zone, which is the Spitfire. Hello? I think I might need to come back in here. It's like, wait, you didn't get that normally. How did you do that? Please tell me I don't have to do like a quest to unlock it or something. Maybe that portal's broken? Looks like we might be finding another portal. Level 60. Ah. I guess... Interesting. Check this. Okay, level 81 for this one. Huh. Little hidden secret one there, you know. Alright, so what will it take for me to get from 50 to 60? We are on... Let's get on a mining setup. Okay, let's go ahead and... %10 chance to be consumed is not good. We don't like to see that. 1% is much better, but I feel like these are going to get used up immediately, though. Yeah, and I only got 230 of those. Jeez. Is it just for efficiency, though? Will it make me any more money? No, it's speed. So XP is definitely going to go up. It looks like I can go up a full level per hour mining Void. So what about mining these? More than a full level. Okay. And then what if I... Oh. My weapon got thrown in here. With the extra strength from that. 5.98. With the extra speed from this. Oh, it's already on. That explains it. Alright. I think we go for it. Last thing to check. Pretty sure we're running our skilling setup for our cooking guy. Yeah. Yeah, that's all the skill efficiency ones I got. oops, to finish it off. So there's some more mining right there. What else do we have that's mining efficiency? Or is that all of it? I always forget. Okay, so we got the 18 million here. Here, let's check. Mining. Let's see what other buffs that we're missing. Obviously, we got our new star signs to work with. We got that one. And under the cards, we could probably swap out total drop and add on the bonus XP. Huge. I think that's about it though, other than the gear that I just put on. And then there's one other thing we were gonna do. Oh, no, we just did that. Okay, so what are we up to? 19.5. And we have the skill XP one maxed out. I think we could go higher on that. Let's go. Oops. Is it barbarian trade? Where was that? Last slot. What do we get? 140. We take it. We take it. Okay, higher skill XP gain. Alright, let's check our XP now and see how we're doing. So we were a little over 5 mil on this before. Now we're at 6.5 mil. Huge. Okay, snag a couple of TCs, time candies. Grab like 8 of these. And I'm gonna grab like 10 of these to try something out. So 1.64 mil, how much does that give me? 1.66, so that's gone. Out of the question. Not worth it. Okay. 6.5 mil. There it is. So it takes 7.7 now for me to get the level, and I'm only getting 5.8 now because I must have run out of something. Yep. The only one we kept was the pearl. So let me check something. If I just place 1, does it give me the full benefit for the hour? $6.6. So yeah, that's the strat. We're just placing 1. And actually, smarter strat here, just so that we don't have to keep wasting these. Let's do that. Okay. So you're on. You're on. We're gonna use 1. We got back a time candy from that. Okay, 16 mil for the next one. So yeah, one more 4-hour will get us there. We're just gonna need to equip these one more time, which means we gotta go and grab one more gingerbread. Oh. Well, hang on. Let me get them both out. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. And then jump another 4 hours. So we're a little under 6 mil away. I think we just use one more and close it out. Boom, level 60. Alright, let's check the 3D printer. I got one slot open right now. I think there's only going to be one thing in this zone. Is there two? Or can I get Dreadlow in this one is basically what I'm asking. Oh, they put a forge in here and everything. They knew that you'd be spending an eternity in here. Uh-oh. Oh, Dreadlow. Okay, so we can get the final 2 ores, it looks like. That's huge. And also, so we're looking at 10.9 mil per hour from the Starfire now, instead of the 5 mil we were getting from the other, and 12 mil on that. So with speed boost, we'd be getting like 14 mil plus. Crazy. And I actually got a chunk of those. Okay, so we put that away. We're going to go ahead and do full equips. And we're not skipping time, so we don't have to worry about like actually losing the stuff. It's literally this, and then we're going to get ready to do a sample. Okay, it is at 100. Oh. And I need to open up a slot for this one. 4,000 Dreadlow is really not bad considering I only had 5,500 of that before. This I don't care about. 6,000 Starfire. Alright, that means that we gotta check those other ones again. We need a reprint of these. Alright, so last time we had 5,500 of this and 11k the previous. Now we got 13,000 instead of 5,500. That's huge. And instead of 11k, 13k. What? How did it get the same amount? They must be right on the same spectrum right now. So that barely went up. That went up a huge chunk. But we can now print the final 2 materials, which means we can also start producing the final bars of the game. Okay, so let's also reprint our copper and our iron and our platinum. Let's check platinum first. It's at 30k. I'm assuming it's automatically set to plat. Okay. 39k, not a big difference. Still a difference, but not a big one. And 130k is the next one that we're checking. Up to 160k, we'll say. And copper. 284k now. Interesting. So about 18 minutes per bar in forge slot. So in your best forge slot with everything maxed out, it's going to take 18 minutes to make 1 bar and 500 of the ore. I am glad I grabbed this now rather than later. And this one takes 36 minutes, so double, and 1,000 ores for 1 bar. Now, our printer's misleading. It says that we're printing, like, for example, 227K. We're actually getting 6 times that as a modifier due to we have a 3 times mod from one of the divinities and a 2 times mod from a lab bonus. So when we're seeing 4,500, it is actually going to be 6 times that. So we're looking at 27,000. And hearing Titus laughing in the background, just cracking me up, sorry. And this one's going to be about 40,000. So 40,000 per hour is really not bad at all, especially when we need to print out so much of it. I think we leave those on for like a day, because we also have other modifiers that are going to give us bonus to how many prints we get and basically our production in general. Like, for example, if I swap over to this character who hasn't logged in nearly 3 hours, when he logs in, he gets 3-hour progress for cooking on that case. This one, each character gets this bonus, this gaming garden. So I could swap over to the person who's like my gamer and grab all of that stuff. 1 hour, let's see. Did we get 3D printer? No, we got pet breeding. And I know it's saying 2 hours. It's only accumulating the 1 hour 17 that you're actually gone for. It cannot just, you can't cheese it and go 5 minutes and jump an hour. That's not how that works, sadly. So 1 hour progress on the 3D printer now. So if I check, those things were at like 6 before, right? 60,000 of that. And this one's at 90,000. So I actually have stacks now that I can put into the smelter and utilize it. Yeah, there's so many layers to this game. It's massive. Okay, so we got that smelting. I feel like we can give up this slot. We'll keep that in. And then what other slot? I think slot 4 we'll give up. I'd rather be printing more copper bars than silver bars, but I think it's okay. How many am I up to? We still got to get it to 10 mil. Yeah, we're gonna need lots of void. Void is what brings us to everything else, so that one's gonna be ideal. The green one is gonna be a little bit less ideal. I think we get rid of one of these. What stack do we want to throw in? Because this takes half the time to produce that this takes, so I feel like printing them both at the same rate would be a good idea, right? And then we could put some over here in like the meh slots. I feel like it's not a bad idea. They just print so much slower. Okay, that's all done. I guess we can start looking at what we can craft though. Because like that's page 5. We've unlocked all the recipes for this one, but page 5 is 5,000 Spitfire bars and 200,000 of these cubed logs, which all I have to do is get to the zone. Once I start farming those, they won't be hard to get to 200k. The 600 Nullo Salt shouldn't be tough either. I just have them all sitting in my refinery instead of my bank, so they're not showing up. The fairies, however, might be a bit of a challenge. We'll find out. Since I'm pushing everyone up currently and like everyone's starting to reach the point where they can all kind of go out and do their own thing, it's not going to be long before everyone's kind of OP and gathering me plenty and plenty of stats. But the issue currently is my smithing level on my best character is only 57. And the Starfire items, like not even like the best items in the game or anything, but just Starfire are going to be level 60 or higher to craft. So a little bit frustrating there. I can only go so high at the moment. And even like going to the next anvil, I need level 65 smithing to even craft the next anvil. And then I'll probably need like level 80 to 90 crafting to actually make the items themselves. So lots of time to work on that. And part of how we're doing that is in the production, there's a little cheese method where if you only focus on thread, then as you can see, I've made 40,000 thread because I used a couple time candies. This filled up very quickly, but look, almost 6 million XP. Boom. So huge chunk there, and you get chances to get double XP from this as well. So doing thread instead of whatever the highest one you can do is the strategy at the moment. And the highest thing that we're crafting is the level 70 item. So I'm hoping we don't have too much to do that's higher than 70. Oh man, we made some good progress today by unlocking the star signs. That made a huge difference. Oh no, I put all my gear away. And I already sorted it. Menace, stop changing games. I'm seeing flickers. Was I still just wearing the normal boots? I guess so. I don't see Ufont's boots here. I'm actually quite happy with the size of the samples that I got for both of those. That's huge. And it might take a lot of resources per bar, but with the amount of time it takes to even craft a single bar, we're likely not running out of those resources anytime soon. So one day on those, and then I can swap back to what I actually need to focus, like copper or something. And the reason why we focus copper is the more copper we have, the more mining efficiency we have. That's why I'm excited for my next catching samples, because I've really been working those ones up. And they're also super low still, if you notice. Like 2 and 5k, or for the best thing that I got, 24k per hour, when these are in the hundreds of thousands for other characters. So lots of work to do on those. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to do? Let's send this person back to doing their cooking. This was my main character and they totally got benched. Feel bad for them. And I'm missing some cooking efficiency. It always seems to disappear on me. Maybe here's the all stats. Either way, guys, I think we're going to call it for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. We're going to be coming back with some more Toontown tomorrow to make sure we hold our gold cog building takedowns. And don't forget, on Friday, they're doing that fashion show in Toontown. So if you guys want to be a part of, or, well, yeah, if you want to be a part of that, I'm sure you can join Toontown. But also, if you want to watch that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And then let me know what games you guys might want to see in the future. I've got a huge list of games downloaded so we can play all sorts of fun stuff. But if there's anything you guys personally want to see, let me know and I can look into it and see if it would fit the vibe of the channel. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good night.